Hey 49ers faithful, we're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. It's one of those moments in football that hits you harder than you expect, when a player you've come to know and root for takes a step away from your team and heads toward the enemy, or in this case, a divisional rival. The San Francisco 49ers have been through some monumental highs and devastating lows in recent seasons. But in Brock Purdy, they thought they might have found a player who could lead them to a Super Bowl. Yet, here we are, as Purdy looks set to sign with an NFL rival, and his departure leaves behind not just a hole on the roster, but a bittersweet farewell from his head coach, Shanahan. When Brock Purdy first entered the scene last season, no one really knew what to expect. A rookie, drafted last in the 2022 NFL Draft, Mr. Irrelevant. They called him, with no expectations and only the hunger to prove everyone wrong. But in the blink of an eye, he became a story that no one saw coming. With injuries decimating the 49ers quarterback room, Purdy stepped in, and from the very first snap, it was clear he wasn't just another backup. He was something special. For Shanahan, who has built an offensive system known for its complexity and creativity, Purdy quickly became the perfect fit. His poise under pressure, his ability to read defenses, and his surprising accuracy were just the start. As the 49ers marched to the NFC Championship game, Purdy seemed to be living a fairy tale story. But now, that story is taking an unexpected turn, and it's hard not to feel the sting of this potential split. Shanahan spoke openly about the decision, the emotional weight that came with seeing Purdy move on. Brock was everything we hoped for and more, Shanahan said in an emotional statement. When he came in, there were so many unknowns, but he proved that he could thrive under pressure, that he could handle the moment. It's bittersweet to see him go. You never want to see a player like that leave, especially when you've built something as special as we did last season. For the 49ers, this isn't just about losing a talented quarterback. It's about losing someone who embodied everything the franchise was trying to build. Purdy's resilience was symbolic of the entire team, from overcoming injuries to playing beyond expectations. To see him leave for another team, especially a rival, brings a level of bitterness that is hard to put into words. Football is a business, but when you develop a bond with a player like Purdy, it's more than just a business decision. Now, as Purdy looks to sign with a rival team in the NFC, many are left wondering, what does this mean for the future of the 49ers? What will Brock Purdy's departure mean for the franchise that has spent so long building a Super Bowl contender? And, of course, what kind of player are the 49ers losing in this deal? First off, let's acknowledge just how quickly Purdy made his mark. The 49ers had every reason to be cautious when he took over after injuries to Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance. But Purdy didn't just play well. He exceeded expectations by leading the 49ers to victory in every regular season game he started, earning the trust of his coaches, his teammates, and fans all across the NFL. His calm, collected nature on the field made him seem more like a seasoned veteran than a rookie. But as much as Purdy impressed, the 49ers still faced difficult decisions ahead. With the uncertainty around his long-term health, especially following a significant injury that left many questioning whether he would ever return to his best form, the franchise had to weigh their options. And now, with Purdy reportedly ready to sign with a rival, the decision feels even more difficult to digest. It's one of the toughest parts of the NFL. Players are constantly moving, shifting teams, and switching sides. But to lose a player like Purdy, who seemed to fit so perfectly within the 49ers system, stings just that little bit more. His potential for growth was tremendous, and fans were dreaming of what he could become. Now, those dreams will belong to another team, and the 49ers will have to figure out how to fill that void, and fast. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Shanahan, however, remains confident in his team's ability to adapt and move forward. Football is about the team, not one player. We've got a strong squad, and we'll keep moving forward, Shanahan remarked. But I'm not going to pretend it's easy to let someone like Brock go. He was more than just a quarterback to us. He was a part of the 49ers family, and I wish him nothing but the best. And while the 49ers may now have to look at other options, there's no question about the talent that still remains on their roster. The 49ers have one of the most complete teams in the league, from a defense that is arguably the best in the NFL to an offense loaded with skill position players who can make any quarterback look good. Whether they turn to Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo, or perhaps explore other options in the upcoming draft or free agency, the 49ers are far from being in a position of panic. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that Brock Purdy was a huge part of what they were building. As for Brock Purdy, the future is undoubtedly bright. He's earned the respect of everyone around him, and the opportunity to join a rival team in the NFC speaks volumes about his skill and potential. Whether he'll be able to replicate his success with the 49ers elsewhere remains to be seen, but it's clear that his ability to step up when needed has earned him a spot in any NFL locker room. Looking ahead, it will be fascinating to see how Purdy performs outside of the 49ers system. Can he maintain the same level of play when faced with a new set of challenges, a new coaching staff, and a new set of expectations? Can he continue to build on the incredible momentum he generated during his time with the 49ers? And what kind of impact will his departure have on the 49ers roster moving forward? For the 49ers, the loss of Purdy marks the end of an era of hope, at least for now. It's difficult not to wonder what might have been if things had worked out differently. But football is a game of constantly evolving narratives. And for now, the 49ers will move forward, as will Brock Purdy. One thing's for certain, this isn't the last we've heard of either. The 49ers' decision to let Purdy go may have been inevitable, but that doesn't make it any easier to swallow. As Purdy prepares to sign with his new team, the 49ers will have to adjust, rebuild, and focus on the future. But the road ahead won't be easy. The franchise has lost a talented quarterback and one of the most exciting young players the NFL has seen in recent years. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.